Do you not feel a bit guilty having caused all of this?
No, not in the slightest. I mean, I did think long and hard about what I was going to do. I was very happy to support Boris Johnson initially because of I totally understand his point that at some point you have to draw a line under the Brexit saga, and we've promised to get out by October the 31st, but I did that on the basis that he was genuinely going to try and negotiate a deal. I think leaving with a deal is the best thing. Therefore, I'm not going to sign up to an underhand strategy to run down the clock, which I thought suspending Parliament exposed, and I certainly wasn't going to sit by while my friends and colleagues were suspended from the Conservative Party and lose the whip. I wasn't going to get up in the morning and look myself in the mirror and think I wasn't with them.
So what are you going to do on Monday?
I'll get on the tube and come to Parliament
and do what?
See what happens.
I don't think it's funny. I mean, I think the thing is, right, people are really annoyed today, you know, because we came back from the recess and it was supposed to be, let's move this on. We've got a new Prime Minister. We've got a new, more positive attitude towards Brexit. It's no longer Theresa May's game. We have got a proper sort of, you know, means of getting somewhere. And we're nowhere. Again, in fact, not only are we nowhere, we're worse than nowhere.
Well, what's not funny, of course, is the dozens of Tory MPs who campaigned for Brexit and then voted consistently against Brexit in the withdrawal agreement and have driven us to a position
but is
where,
it not time to stop,
position where
going
your friends and family are going to lose their jobs and see their businesses go under because of their ideological obsession, their unremitting hostility to Europe, their ridiculous and false claims to represent the will of the people. That's what's not funny, and you may set yourself up as the spokesman for Brexit who knows the mood of the public. You've never been elected. You've never been elected. You don't talk to my constituents.
I get elected every single day, mate.
You don't talk to my constituents who are absolutely
maybe we can get
fed up.
Maybe we'll get some of your constituents to ring in.
Fed up with
from Wantage, right? If you've got somebody from Wantage who wants to ring in and speak to me, so that I can now say to Ed Vaizey, I've spoken to one of his constituents. That would be great.
It'll be a first.
How do you know I've never spoken to anyone from Wantage?
It'll be a first.
The point is,
anyway, what's your point?
All you're doing, Ed, is proving everybody's point that you're an arrogant, opinionated and rather self-appointed person.
I've come on your show as a guest.
Right.
I've explained my position. I think
but
people are very angry about
being rather arrogant about the people,
you've accused me of laughing about it. I'm not laughing about it at all.
Well, you were laughing.
I'm not.
Well, you were.
I'm not.
Okay, you're not laughing now, but you actually were. The point is, right, it is all about you.
It's not all about me.
No, it is. It's all about you collectively and your little feuds that you've got going on inside the Houses of Parliament. And the people, meanwhile, are the ones who are suffering. You talk about people losing jobs, you know, losing income, losing status and whatever it is because of what you believe a no-deal Brexit would bring. But an awful lot of people are incredibly unhappy and quite upset about what you people collectively in the Houses of Parliament are not getting on with.
I agree. That's why I wish we'd voted for the withdrawal agreement and left on 29th of March, which is what I voted for.
Right, but then nobody else in enough numbers did that, right?
Well,
now there's... Well, so you're happy that you did it.
I voted for Brexit 3 times.
You also voted to give away the government to the opposition.
No, I voted for Brexit 3 times.
Well, what did you do on Tuesday?
I'll continue to vote for a deal to leave the European Union.
Yeah, but on Tuesday you voted to hand the government and the power that the government has not only to the opposition but also to Brussels.
I voted for Brexit 3 times, and I voted to give Parliament a say on whether we should crash out.
Right, but the reality is, right, that Boris Johnson is now going to be under the yoke of the EU because he has to go back there now, thanks to this bill which he just passed through the House of Lords last night, which you were very much a party in making happen. And he's going to now have to go back to Brussels and either ask for another deal or ask for an extension. You happy about that?
I'm happy that I voted for Brexit 3 times, that if people have voted with me who are now in government, we would have left on 29th of March. And I'm happy that Parliament has a say on whether we crash out.
Okay. Well, so what do we do now?
Boris goes and negotiates his deal, brings it back. If there's a no deal, Parliament gets to have a say in whether we should crash out.
So if he can't get a deal, because the European Union refused to budge on whatever it is that they're refusing to budge on.
Well, according to Boris, they are moving, so that's good news.
Well, that is good news. What about an election?
It looks like there's going to be one.
And you're not going to be able to stand as a Conservative member?
That's correct.
Would you stand as an independent?
Don't know.
Okay. Ed, thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
We'll see. If we get someone from Wantage on, I'll give you a message. This is Talk Radio. Give us a call. 0344 499 1000 is the number. We are here all day.